What's going on, world? Sports Game Vision is in the building for Sports Night at Sports Game Vision Sports Night. Another edition. We're in the building. If you're joining, please like the stream, like the video. It helps the platform a lot. Of course, we're here every Friday. We're doing sports talk, NBA, NFL, boxing, baseball, all the good stuff here on Sports Game Vision. What's going on, Seven Mitchell?
I'm in the building, man. We here, man. Where's the energy at? It's Friday, Hank. What is going on? You
Yeah.
sound like your dog died and your team just lost. I mean, your team been losing all season, but come on, man. Let's get it, man. What's happening, man? Shout out to the Sports Game Vision community. We back in the building Friday night, man. Y'all know what time it is, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Well, we know what's going on. This is a big week in the NBA. Of course, we talk a lot of NBA on this channel. You know, I like professional wrestling myself as well. But NBA, this is the time. We've got some good games coming on to lock into that final spot. The eighth spot? This is for the eighth spot, right?
Yeah, this is going down tonight.
Yep. Bulls versus the Miami Heat, and the Sacramento Kings versus the New Orleans Pelicans without Zion Williamson. That's a big factor right there. Who do you have in these games?
I got both. Surprisingly enough, I got both road teams winning. I got Chicago and Sacramento pulling off the W's tonight.
Sweet. Chicago and Sac. Okay.
Yeah, I like with Miami, I just feel like, regardless of how much we respect them as a culture day to day, I just don't think that they have anything going for them in comparison to the momentum that Chicago has right now. A couple of their guys are really playing well, and the Pelicans, like we dismantle them, so we know what they bring to the table, what they don't bring to the table. Sacramento is a more viable opponent. They've come up short this season in comparison to last year. So, the Kings is definitely expecting some get back on the NBA. So that's why I got the Kings winning on the road tonight.
Yeah, the way I see it, Chicago they've come through. They had a horrible season with all the injuries, all the trade talks. They came back, and of course, they have a lot of talent. And now they're in the play-in. They pushed themselves into a pretty decent record. But I don't know, man. The Miami Heat culture, it's going to be a tough game. I
No
do
Jimmy.
think that. Yeah, that's right. Jimmy's out too. Forgot about that. That's right. Jimmy is out. But they still tough. Maybe Bam is going to put up those shots and hold the team. You don't think so?
Please, they ain't that tough. Bam has never been known to be that guy.
Hey, I just watched a video with my guy Michael Beasley. He said the only person that beat him in ones was Bam.
Was Bam? I mean, ones in a Game 7 atmosphere, two different things though. This is lose and stay home. Bam has never been in this type of situation where he has had to carry the load in this type of game with this much on the line. The season is in the hands of Bam Adebayo, no matter how you slice it. He's going to need some help, of course. We're not asking him to be D Wade but he's going to have to. He's going to have to be the guy that tonight. Point blank. Period.
He's going to have to be like Sabonis been over there in Sacramento, but he's, of course, scoring a lot more points.
I will say this: if Miami still does win this game and they win it in a team effort, if they don't need Bam, if they win it in a team effort, the Eastern Conference better watch out. Because it all resets when you're down 0, when it's 0-0 in the first round. So we'll see.
And I don't know what the timeline for what Jimmy would be, but you get him back is going to be very dangerous if he comes back.
See, the thing about it, Miami is going to be underdogs regardless. So you don't have to rush to get him back for game 1, game 2. More than likely, those are going to be on the road anyway. So if you, depending on who you're matched up with, if you could maybe steal a game or just keep it competitive going back to game 3 in Miami and then bring Jimmy back, you'll have a chance to, try to even the series up at the worst case scenario in games 3 and 4.
Think you're muted.
Hank, we can't hear you, G. Cole, what's the word?
What's going? What's going?
He was muted. Now he's muted again. Hank, you got to unmute yourself. Oh, all right.
You hear me?
Now, yeah.
Yeah, I probably was talking. I don't, my magical computer is doing that stuff again. Oh man, but yeah, the young phenoms in the building. What's up, Cole?
You're. What's going on?
Nothing much. Yeah. So what you got for these games right here for the eighth spot in the East and the West?
I think. I think maybe Kobe White pulls it off, but I think the Kings are for sure gonna win.
Yeah, we know we got the missing players for the Pelicans. We've got what Brandon Ingram, not Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson,
Zion.
and on the Heat we've got Jimmy Butler. Do you think any heroic efforts on the Pelican side or the Heat side for gonna happen, Cole?
Uh, on the Heat, maybe Bam, but um, Bam isn't like offensive aggressive player. But for the Pelicans, no, I think they're gonna get beat by it. To be quite honest,
So baby money sniper not gonna step up.
nah, not off an
He's not
injury.
100%. First of
Yeah,
all,
that's what I said.
he was reaching just to come back to try to stick it to the Lakers. But the only chance I think New Orleans will have tonight in this losing stay home situation uh, would be honestly, for in my opinion, for them to give their what's the word I'm looking for? Their game plan tonight around CJ McCullough.
Yeah.
I would risk it with him, as far as relying on him to hit some jumpers, hit some clutch shots, hit some key shots down the stretch. So you really don't have a shot at anything else. So I really would try to. I probably would go unorthodox and switch it and focus and lead it around him just for the night.
What's the other guy name? The defensive player. The Trey Murphy's the shooter, and what's the we always talk about him.
Herb Jones.
Herb Jones.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. I think you got to go young guy for young guy at that point. You got to go young guy for young guy at that point.
Yes, sir. And
I think and also you got to really look at De'Aaron Fox. I think he really is the X factor in this whole thing. If he's having a subpar or a bad game, Sacramento doesn't stand a chance. I know they got Sabonis and I know they got some other guys, but this team will only go as far as De'Aaron Fox take them. So if he's having an on night tonight, Sacramento will get this road win. If he's off, New Orleans could steal it. I still got the Bulls and the Kings though.
Let's look at the picture here. So the playoff picture, the Thunder would get the Pelicans or the Kings, and of course on the other side, the Celtics would get the Bulls or the Heat. Then we got the games tomorrow. You got to put the plug in. Oh, I got the wrong one here. Well, you can see this right here. You see who's the top selling merch.
Oh yeah. LA. It is going down tomorrow, 8:30, Lakerland. We are rocking game 1 of the NBA playoffs. I am so excited. This is our first playoff game for our playback platform. So it's going down tomorrow night. Make sure y'all come on over, playback.tv/Lakerland, 8:30 p.m. game 1. Do not miss it. We're going to have some crazy conversations. Y'all know how we do.
Yes, sir. So you see that top list, all the pretty much the historic franchises up there, and I would say, I mean, Denver's not necessarily historic in my opinion, but they're popular and winning right now. And of course, Wemby over there on number 9 slot.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the games for tomorrow, as you can see. You got the Orlando Magic versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, Phoenix Suns and the Timberwolves, the Sixers and the Knicks. Definitely got my eye on that one. And of course, we got Lakerland, the Lake Show, Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets in the rematch.
Mm-hmm.
So I know where you going. What you think about it?
I'm going with Orlando in game 1 to get that game. I am going with what was this? I got Phoenix getting the win over Minnesota in game 1.
Okay.
Philly and New York is interesting to me because people should favor New York, put some respect on their name, put some respect on Jalen Brunson's name, but they do not have anything to neutralize Joel Embiid. And to me, when Joel Embiid is out there, if he's right, even with Jalen Brunson on the court, Embiid is the best player on the basketball court. He is the most impact. He is the box office. So I don't know. I'm gonna give New York some respect. I'm gonna say they're gonna handle business at home and win game 1. So I'm going with New York in game 1, but I ain't really sold on this series. And of course, we got Go James getting it in tomorrow. We still in the first one. This is not a game. We want the smoke.
Yeah, you know I got New York is my guys right there, and of course, but I picked the Sixers to be the dark horse, and now Joel is back.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be tricky. You know, he's the real MVP of the league, in my opinion. But you know,
I've been campaigning low key. I've been campaigning for Joel Embiid to join the New York Knicks. I'm telling you, if that was to happen, they're going somewhere. They're going somewhere they ain't been in a long time. Because this is the last window. This is the last ride for Philly, for Embiid and Philly. The team ain't going to tank or nothing like that, but he need to move. He gonna have to move on. And I think it's either Miami or New York.
What's going on, BA?
Hey, salute, fellas. Just in the mix, Friday. Man. Happy Friday. I'm so happy it's Friday.
Yep.
Happy it's Friday.
One of them weeks. Birthday Sunday, so you know, man, it's going down.
Oh, B-Day Sunday?
Yeah,
B-Day Sunday.
Man, I've been off work for 7 days. I took off. I'll go back to work till next Tuesday, bro. I've been acting bad, bro.
Happy B-Day, man.
Happy early. Yeah, happy early B-Day, bro. Yeah.
So, you know, I need the Lakers to win. I do not want to go until my birthday was down 0-1, you know, so it's going down tomorrow night on Lakers for sure.
Who you got, right. BA? I'm gonna put the games back up here for tomorrow.
Oh man. So I have I got Cleveland with the first game. Second game, I'm gonna go Minnesota. Third game, damn, I got all the home teams. All the home teams. Yeah. I got all the home teams. That game 2 though, Phoenix. I think Phoenix and Orlando. Well, damn, the first 3 games could go either way. The 4th game is the only game where I know that the Lakers are going to probably lose the first game for sure. But I'm not even trying to be.
He already got the Lakers down 0-2. This is crazy.
Shout out to Lakerland. Make sure y'all go to Lakerland and go subscribe.
That's facts, man. Y'all make sure y'all go and make sure y'all subscribe. We only 36 subscribers away from 5,000. So by the first round, we should hit our mark by the end of the first round. We're going to keep pumping out that content. So make sure y'all come on over to the YouTube channel and subscribe because we are getting it in.
And playback. If you can watch the games with us, playback.
Oh, yeah. And I got something, man. Oh, I got to steal something from Player's Choice. They got this little fire little joint on. They about to do on playback. I'm going to have to steal it. I'm sorry.
Man, I do want to say this. Make sure y'all, when y'all go over there, especially over here as well, hit that like button, comment. It grows the channel. Yes. Why? Because the content is dope. And I know y'all want to hear us on our BS. We be on BS, but it's knowledgeable though. We all know what we talking about when it comes to sports.
We gonna give it to y'all exactly how y'all want it. That's a fact.
Cold quiet over there. You ain't picked no teams, man. He might be in the background busy.
he up there praying. He praying for LeBron right now. That's what he doing. He like, man, come on, please, Heavenly Father, let them win the series. That's probably what he up there doing. Salute the Cole though.
Yes, sir. Well, since
who you got, Hank? Give us your rundown.
Oh yeah. Let me see here. I'm gonna take. So they all tough, but I'm gonna go with Cleveland first game. Second game, I'm going with Minnesota. Third game, I told you, Philly's my dark horse, but I gotta roll with the home team, man. New York, and then I'm going with LA. Got to get the bullies out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna pull this up here. Did you see the bulletin board material?
Mike Malone.
No, not Mike.
Not Mike. What's this? This Jamal.
Jamal.
Bro,
I
Robin shouldn't be
the
talking
best
this much.
Duo. I think in a bigger market and people have more interest in LeBron, AD in LA, and Dame and Giannis could be, or what Luka, Kyrie could do. If we're talking about the best duos and getting the job done and how they play for each other and with each other, I think me and Jokic are undoubtedly number one.
You're bugging, bro. You're tripping. He's tripping. AD and
point.
LeBron done it together. He ain't did nothing. Him and Jokic ain't did nothing that ain't been done before. He got an argument with Dame and Giannis for sure.
I think he got an argument with Jokic and I mean not Jokic, but
with LeBron and AD.
Yeah, because remember they did it before too. They did it last year in a non-bubble year.
Who? Denver?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm going off of. He has the right to talk. They're the defending champions, but I just think that now you're reaching now, bro. You're not like that, first of all. And number two, collectively, y'all not a better duo than LeBron and AD. Who was he better than out of them two? Bron? AD? Come on.
Hey, Tokyo is 7.
The Giannis Dame thing, I think he got a point.
Nah, he don't even got a point there though. He don't got a point there either.
Them two don't even stand out to me like a dynamic duo, bro. That's
But if you talk Imano, if you talk Imano, you're gonna cancel out both of them. You're gonna cancel out.
Jamal is a bucket. He's a bucket. But they not no dynamic duo to me, bro.
Now I'm not gonna front. I think that they should be in a conversation. I believe that they should be in a conversation, but as far as being that though, like actually being that in most people's eyes, nah.
Let me ask you a question, BA.
Not yet.
Because you bring up an interesting point, but let me throw just three groups out there. You got AD, LeBron, you got Kawhi, Paul George, Giannis, Dame, you got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. If Denver didn't win the championship last year, would it still be a conversation for Jamal and Jokic?
No.
So it's only off of last year's championship.
Yeah, based off of I can say prior years they played well, but they didn't really get a chance to be like both of them are low key in their prime right now. And Jamal missed so much time. And last year being his first year actually back to I don't want to say it. Yeah, healthy. That's what kind of we only got a sample size of that. We've been watching LeBron and AD actually do well, even though the team success hasn't been all of that. They still have a chip. And I believe that chip helps Jamal in his favor.
Yeah, and I ain't think about his availability in his prime. We really haven't seen the best yet from these two.
Thanks.
So they got potential. I just disagree with his take.
I do think they're probably better than Dame and Giannis right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, right now, definitely.
For sure.
I would give them top 5. I would give them top 5. Those two.
Yeah. So we're gonna look here. We got some more things coming up this weekend as well. The awards are going to be given, or at least the finalists. I'm not sure if they're actually going to give the awards out on Sunday or not. But 6:30, right before which game is that? I forgot which game it was. But yeah, right before
drop Cole down, bro.
Yeah, right before the game.
This is so whack right here, man. This is so whack. I don't like that. The finalists, like they got a whole show based on this about the finalists. Like, we just want to hear winners, man. That's all.
You don't like this? You know that the NBA gonna milk it, bro. And you know we gonna watch. And this is on my birthday. This is nasty work though. But you know they're gonna milk it.
Yeah, I want to hear like me. I guess I pay attention because I'll pay attention when we actually get the winners because they're gonna tell you the finalists when they tell you the winner because they'll be like it's out of these three person and they're gonna be like, oh, this person won, but this finalist and all of that. You're right. They gonna milk it. They got to make them extra. So I got it.
Yep. And then I think it's Coach of the Year, MVP, all that's going to be in this panel. What is it? The Clutch Player of the Year, isn't that newer? Clutch Player of the Year. That's going to be in there.
LeBron got his own award again.
Clutch with his Clutch Sports Player of the Year.
MVP been out, yo. What you talking about?
MVP been
BA
out.
said Clutch Sports Player of the Year.
Clutch Sports Player of the Year. Damn.
Wow.
Oh man. Then of course we showed the earlier the merchandise. Then we show I didn't show you this, the top selling jerseys. You see who's up there.
Yeah.
Bron, Steph, and surprisingly Tatum. That's why he needs to get this MVP stuff off his back, man. He's got some star qualities.
You know why he ain't gonna be an MVP, right? You know why, right? Because he showed himself too like we don't he at the level where we're not even judging him for the regular season, and that's unfortunate. But we don't judge him for that. We don't judge his greatness for that. We judge him for what he does in that postseason, and he's been stinking it up every time he gets to the end of the game.
That's not fair, though. When you think about it,
It's not.
Bron didn't really have to go through that. You know,
the thing is, and with me, we've watched Boston. They haven't won it all, but we've watched Boston almost at the top of the top. And we understand that their most valuable thing isn't Jason Tatum, isn't Jaylen Brown, it isn't a player. It's whatever they have going on collectively. We understand that that's the real value of the Boston Celtics. So Tatum will never get an MVP because we already know as fans of the NBA what the true value would be for that team, regardless of a record. They have the best record. He still ain't in the conversation. So we know it ain't that. He's just his value, quote unquote, to this team is matched somewhere else. And we know that. So he'll never get that award no matter how good they do.
What if he does something like a Russell Westbrook and pulls out a triple-double season? You think he'll get the MVP then?
No. We know that the value of that team, they're not winning and losing by Jason Tatum.
I do want to say this though. If they end up winning a championship this year, and then they have a great season as a team and play exactly like they did this year and be first place in the NBA, he's going to win MVP. But it all depends on how he plays. And I hate saying it like this because it's so unfair, but it all depends on how he plays and where he gets to. He has to win a championship. Like, he has to win one.
Yeah, especially with the clock running down, whether they can keep that collective together, him and Brown specifically. But of course, Porzingis is in that category as well.
But he has a better chance of winning that award with one of those guys gone. He's not. He needs Jaylen to be gone for him to be the MVP. He's not going to be able to get MVP with Jaylen on the team.
Yeah. So if Jaylen is not on the team and they do make it to the Eastern Conference Finals and lose, he got a chance. Yeah,
now there's a storyline. He has something to go for because he's now man down. So then he can create a narrative that he really did hold the weight for this team. So yeah, that's what he needs.
Just think about it, fellas. Who is the alpha on this team in the playoffs? It's not Jason Tatum.
It's not. You would argue it's Jaylen Brown.
Exactly.
At least from a direction perspective, maybe not production, but just as far as vocally, leader, guts, the intangibles you talk about, BA. I saw that in Jaylen Brown more than Jason Tatum when they faced Golden State a couple years ago.
I seen it last year when they faced Miami. I seen that. It was Jaylen Brown. Win, lose, or draw. He playing hard. He doing whatever. Jason Tatum is looking a little. He on tiptoes, thread needles, and all of that stuff. So, yeah, that plays a big play too. Like I don't care how. You could be averaging 30 points, number one, all of that stuff. They still, you look different. You look different.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, got you. Let's look at this list too and see who other star players should emerge from this list. Wemby obviously.
Wemby will crack top 3 by next year, easy. He'll supersede Jason Tatum easily.
Jalen Brunson gonna be top 10 next year.
Do you think Ja Morant will sneak back up?
10. Yeah, Ja Morant will surpass Dame because he's coming back. So Dame will drop.
I see my guy on there, the superstar or the star player rather.
He'll drop.
No, he gonna rise up, man. He's gonna
drop. He's gonna drop, bro. He about to get exposed.
Tyrese Maxey is number 10 on this list.
Look who's 12. Look who's 12.
Yeah,
that's your problem.
If he leaves 7 and Tyrese
no.
Listen,
he averaged 25 now.
I don't care about all that. They went from 3 to 8 with him averaging that. What I'm telling you is, if Joel perform, it's going right back. This is Joel's team, not no Maxey team. Maxey, come on, bro. Who bought Maxey? That's ludicrous. How he top 10 and we don't see nobody out in these streets wearing a Maxey jersey?
He had 3 50-point games this year, man. He's rising. He's a star.
How many of those games he lost? I bet you they lost at least one of them.
Philly is a big city, man. It's a big city.
It's Joel City.
It is Joel City. It is. But he been hurt.
I can't believe Maxey is top 10. Really?
Yes. Hey, I'm happy for. The person I can't believe is top 15 is LaMelo Ball. I don't know what he's doing on this list.
Oh, really? That's right. He's 14 years. Well, we know he's the new Melo. That's the new
for
Melo.
jerseys. The kids, the young, they love him. So
yeah,
he gonna be big.
He's the new Melo.
Yo, how is Jokic number 13 and he no personality, bro. No personality, bro. That's what I was saying.
You gotta think it's all across I think they're probably doing it all across the world too. So he's gonna rise up. I'm surprised Rui Hachimura not on this list. I'm sure he got a lot of jersey sales internationally.
I'm surprised that I am shocked that Tatum be a number 3. That is a shocker to me.
Yeah, that was shocking, especially with him not being in the conversation like that for MVP, and he's obviously pretty popular.
What's up with I think see, this is what it is, man. They love these it's this light skin thing they got going on right now. They got all these light skinned dudes up here.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
Hey, hey, I guess it's better for the photos. I guess it's better.
Ain't bad.
Easier to present to the people.
Hey, look, Brian, my guy, but when Golden State was winning, I was like, dog, no, my light skinned brother over there.
Hey, no, you're right. I agree.
And then Draymond from Michigan State. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, they got a little dark skin energy over there. A little bit, man.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, but I think Wemby's gonna overtake all of them pretty soon, and Ja might sneak back up if he can keep himself out of trouble.
I know somebody that could be. I know somebody that's probably top 3 and is not on this list though.
Who?
Caitlin Clark.
Oh yeah, we gonna touch on.
Yeah, we ain't there yet.
Well, I don't think Paul. Yeah, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But right here, this is our guy ain't here, but I want to see if you guys know who this is. The internet is undefeated.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Time out. So are we not supposed to speak on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and these girls? They're too young? They're considered. Who should be speaking on them when we talk about sex appeal? Just the 20-year-old crowd?
I don't know.
No. Anybody and everybody. They're at the age where they're old enough to be spoke about by anybody.
No, somebody did it. I heard, and it was weird.
No. You didn't see that part.
Reporter.
The reporter was nasty work, bro. The reporter was like, "You need to do a." Do you got the clip, Hank? You don't got the clip?
I don't have it on, but I know what you're talking about.
He did some weird stuff where he was like, I see you like to do this to all your people. Well, you need to do this to me. You need to do this to me this season.
We'll get along just fine if you do that to me.
We'll get along just fine if you do that. Yeah, that was like, ooh wee. And she had to let him know, like, yo, I only do that to my family.
My family.
That's it. So that's the part where it was like,
it is kind of creepy though. I mean, she's younger, you know what I'm saying, everything, but if he like 75,
because they didn't show the guy, they didn't show who he was. Yeah, you just heard his voice.
He looking like Skip Bayless, like that. Y'all be all right if you do that to me, hun.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of weird. Like, what?
Yeah. That's Tony. I can't wait till we talk about Antonio Brown. I can't wait because I know we're gonna talk about him.
Oh, dang. I didn't put that on there, but yeah, he was wilding for that.
Bro, nasty work, Antonio Brown.
I know you heard about that, Seven.
Yeah, I looked at it. He just too disrespectful, bro. Like, I'm different because I'm older.
Yeah,
I never find that type of stuff funny.
Yeah,
you understand? Even if he just like, even if it's off, like I get that he just trolling and playing the internet for what it is, but
he ain't no young cat either, no.
Yeah, but it's just disrespect. It's just I never found that funny. Yeah. And there's people out here that think that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, it's like I have to. When situations like that, it's like I try not to get super mad, even though I feel like it's super disrespectful. It's like it's so uncomfortable. It's like I have to be like, push it off, because you can't to call her the names that you did, and then to put the cherry on top for that negative situation, you call her, you say she's a man. You call her a man.
Now that part I didn't see. He said that too?
Yeah, he said you're a man. Yeah, he called her a cracker. He said she looked like she got a bush.
Yeah, see that part. That's the part that I saw. I didn't see the rest of it.
He said she blocked him. She didn't just block her for one thing. He said, and these are just three things that I said. He's been talking about her this whole season, and it's just now coming out of what he's been saying.
Well, he must be off his meds, man. He tripping.
CTE is real, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all, CTE is real.
Yeah, but I was going to show y'all this. I was going to see if y'all can figure out who this is. The internet is undefeated.
NGQ, doing what I do. Oh,
what are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Was that Ryan Garcia?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something else. I put it on by mistake, but the other video was the one I wanted to show you. Do you know who that is?
That's Beetle.
No, it's. I'll play it one more time since I messed up. But yeah, I'll play it one more time.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
That's Beetle.
Nah, this is what everyone's saying it is on the internet.
Oh wow! He said, "Are you trying to?" All right, you talking about who is he impersonating? You said who he impersonating.
Better job than that.
Yo, facts. Hey, that could have been old boy that got fired. What's his name that got fired for the Bucks? That could be
Adrian Griffin.
That could be Adrian Griffin because he did the same thing.
I thought he was impersonating me.
Yeah, I need to. I know Cole would have went off on that one. Shout out to Cole. Well, since we talking about our girl Caitlin Clark, congratulations, number one. She got drafted first overall pick, WNBA draft. What was it, last week?
Yeah.
It's the top 10 right here. Some notable names.
All of them are fire. Like every single one of them. Like everybody on this list I've watched, all of them are good. Layla, Carla, Alyssa, Peely, Angel Reese, Aaliyah Edwards, of course, JC Sheldon, Rakia is nice from Tennessee, Camilla we know, Cameron we know, Caitlin we know. The only person I think is a bit overrated is Cameron. That's the only one I think she's a bit overrated, but she's still pretty good.
I didn't know Rakia was from the D. She from Detroit.
She from Detroit? Really?
Yeah, she from Detroit.
Bro, she got game and she ain't even scratched the surface of what she can be. Like I see her potential level. Yeah, she got game. She like 6'2" with a handle and be in like a mid range and getting to the cup, bro. She's 6'2" doing this.
I wonder why they got 2K24 logo posted and they don't even update the roster.
Who the WNBA roster?
Yeah, I'm on the game trying to figure. I'm gotta make my own shit. They still don't have it updated, man. They playing.
They not taking the female serious until like
the season.
You got to get a season. Like this whole season is gonna say a lot. This is a make or break season for the WNBA.
This a 30-day trial. Look at.
That's a shout out to Cole. He know what it is. He know what it is.
Cole is back in the building.
Man, y'all know they're waiting on the women to film, man. Y'all, they just call it what it is, man.
Yeah.
They're waiting on Caitlin Clark to go in there and average an inefficient 15 so they can shit on them.
I think she's average a double.
That's what I was putting in here, Coco. Putting her on this for talking about the wage discrepancy. As you can see, her play her rookie contract here.
Yeah, plus add on that $20 million in our own shoe with Nike too.
Man, I'm gonna keep it a break though. The Sparks got they got the most well-rounded person in the draft.
Rakia.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Yeah, she can do it like she is, and she's not even there yet though. Like she still got a lot of room to grow, and she's still doing the things that she's doing now. That's what's amazing to me.
Man.
Yeah, they got the women in here looking like this for their money.
Yo, did you hear Gilbert Arenas? Did you hear what Gilbert Arenas said about the women? He said they do well and they get their money up. They gonna start getting these $100 million contracts, and then they gonna start flying niggas in. They gonna start flying the dudes.
No, I gotta send y'all the Twitter thread.
They do that.
I swear to God.
They do that.
I gotta send y'all the Twitter thread. Then one nigga was like, man, this how I'm gonna be recording Asia Wilson. And it was a dude with a big ass smile. He was like, when Caitlin
was sneak recording it with a cell phone.
They'll fly you out. You ever heard Deion Cole talk about it when he got flew out before he became famous?
Yeah.
Shit, I've got flown out a few times, but not
by no
celebrities.
Not by no celebrities. Talking about when Lexi Brown made me cook, and it was like a
video he dancing like he got his brush. He got his brush and he brushing his hair, dancing. Look at this. Hey, it's hilarious, bro. It's hilarious.
Man, all WNBA players, man. I am 5'8" on a good day, but hey, y'all hit me up.
Body, bro. She had body. She be the one.
You talking about old girl Lexi? Yeah, Lexi. Oh, Gilbert did her dirty too. Gilbert did her dirty the other day. They did a live show. He was like, why you dancing like that? You too skinny. And he was.
Oh yeah. He went in.
That was crazy. But you're right. She beautiful.
Ain't nothing wrong with Lexi.
No, she beautiful. She beautiful.
Yeah.
She just needs something.
That's and I didn't know if that's D Brown's daughter.
No way.
What?
Yeah.
You are shitting me,
bro. D Brown. We talking about this?
Yeah,
no way. You're lying, Hank.
No, I'm not.
Hold up. I gotta fact check that real quick.
It's true. She just talked about it with on Keyshawn's show.
What?
Reebok D Brown. Boston Celtics D Brown.
I didn't know. I did not even know. I had no idea. She was so random, bro. I like the other chick that they had on there. She was a random to me when she first got on, but then I started to grow. I started to open up to her as she continued to keep being on the show.
Old girl, Miko.
Miko was eye candy to me. She was eye candy to me. But when they brought Lexi, I was like, "Who is this? She in the WNBA? All right, that's what's up." But I mean, I've grown more accustomed to her because I'm getting used to her being up there. And she cool. She dope. She dope.
Lexi IG.
Hey, she be hating though. Lexi be hating. She be hating though.
IG crazy.
Hey,
but did
you know Caitlin?
Yeah, so you think she mad about Kaylin setting all these jerseys out?
Of course. Did you hear what she said? Instead of just being like, congratulations.
What your girl Asia Wilson did? She put up a Bible scripture.
Yo,
really?
Yeah. Soon as 20 minutes after the announcement that Caitlin got her Nike deal, Asia put up Psalms 30. It was one of them something about be patient while the enemy get to reach some weird shit.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
damn, y'all is
But-
haters.
But that's the thing about it though. Caitlyn is clean cut though. Caitlyn is clean cut. Well, you got Asia. I love me some Asia, by the way. She's beautiful to me. But with that being said, Asia out here popping bottles, drinking bottles in the public. She talking crazy. She letting she's talking super crazy on Twitter with a lot of different things that she had to tweet and delete. She's out here going. She was out here kind of low key going wild, and they looking at that like it can be an image problem.
Cole,
This
out of the top 5, top 10 girls that was drafted, I'm talking overall. I'm not talking individual. Overall, how many years do you think it's going to take for these girls overall to start busting these veteran asses?
3.
3 years.
3 years.
Will we get individual ass bustings in the first year?
Yes.
From who more than likely? Caitlyn?
Caitlyn, Rakia, and Camilla.
And Alyssa's gonna be punking people too. I think Alyssa's gonna have a really good season too.
Alyssa is polished. Alicia is polished. She's gonna be first and act. I'm not even kidding.
She gonna be bodying. She gonna be bodying them. She gonna be hitting the 3. She gonna be talking crazy. Like it's
BA, 2 feet in the paint. It's over.
It's it. That's a wrap, bro. She's 6'2". She's 6'2" and a half. She's 6'2" and a half.
That's the Samoan or native?
Yeah,
that's a Samoan.
Yeah, Samoan from Alaska. Yeah, she is.
She played for who?
She Minnesota, right? Minnesota's who
she went to the Lynx. She went to the Lynx.
Put it back up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Lynx.
That shit over. That's
and
on my mama.
And she probably gonna be when she get there. She probably gonna be she gonna be the number 2 or 3 option when she get there.
I'm telling you, straight bag work all season.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's awesome she got that deal though. I know the girls is hating on her. I don't know why. Maybe because they feel like they deserve it, but she is a star, and when they say your marketplace, and she don't have to. She don't have to play in the big 3 if she don't want to. That $20 million contract.
She gonna average 20 and 10. That's what I think she's gonna average her first year.
Who, Caitlyn?
Yeah, I think she's gonna average 20 and 10.
Hey, I know y'all not on WNBA Twitter like I'm on WNBA.
Nah, I'm not on WNBA Twitter like that. I'm on Asia Wilson Twitter though. I follow her. I follow her.
No, the Aces are hilarious as a team, like straight up.
That's my favorite team, like all around, not just on the court, off the court.
They're hilarious, like bro. They're like OKC with championships, but but I feel like it is so weird the hate I've been seeing on Caitlyn Clark simply because she's not a black woman.
That's it. That's why.
And these women, there are women on Twitter that have the fucking gall. I saw this tweet that called fucking Paige Becker's step black because her stepmom is black.
Yeah.
And said it all makes sense. And now we're gonna support her because she's step black. 22,000 fucking likes. Are you kidding me, bro?
Bro. This is what they've been saying since Becker's got since her freshman year at UConn, right? They've been saying that like all the sisters hop behind her because of her background with her dad, her Caucasian dad, marrying the sister. This is why they've been doing this for years. Now it's looking even crazier because now she's back to living up to her expectation. So that's nasty work.
That's disgusting. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all gonna hate on one person because they not like you, but then the other person that's not like you, you're gonna give them merit because of who their father married? Are we serious? When they both respect who you are as a person?
Yeah.
She ain't Caitlyn Clark ain't done nothing for black people, like to hurt black people. If anything, she stood up for Angel Reese and LSU. So I don't understand where the hate is coming from.
Yeah. You see what they did to what you call it, man. You see what they
these
did
hoes about to get paid
Haney?
because of Caitlyn.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, and they better, They better pray that Juju stay only 3 years instead of 4.
But even she not gonna have the impact that Caitlyn has.
I think she is.
Unless she start breaking
She
all the
not
records.
white.
I think she is. I think
Unless she start breaking all these records. She already broke the
She gonna
freshman
have to
record.
be like LeBron or Michael. Like she ain't white.
But she is though. But that's what I'm saying. Like she is low key. She broke
the freshman record. She got a chance.
Yeah, she broke Caitlyn record the first year. This next year, with that extra added help, if they start winning titles, yeah, they make. Because remember, it took Caitlyn. People get it twisted. Caitlyn Clark been doing this shit forever, bro. She been doing this all 4 years. It took her to make it to one Final Four for everybody to be like, oh, who is this girl?
Bro, it is so disgusting the stuff I have seen. Like, I'm not taking anything away from the amazing athletes I've seen over the past 3-4 years, but shitting on people just for the sake of shitting on people, like you're literally being prejudiced against somebody that does nothing but support your athletes. That's crazy. She's literally supporting your athletes financially, socially, all of it.
Bro, she is.
But I think a lot of these girls are mad at the opportunity more than the actual person. These girls feel like the opportunities that these new girls got, like these girls feel like they've paved the way. They should be getting their just due. And I get it from an angle, but y'all didn't change the game like these young girls is, like social media and all that. Like it's just
there's nothing new under the sun, man.
These women today, the veterans of the WNBA is going through the same thing that the men of the 90s went through, right? In the 80s.
The 80s. Yeah. Michael Jordan was getting hated on even by Magic Johnson.
But I'm saying as far as the 90s, there wasn't a bunch of guys getting this big money. All that came into the 2000s when you saw a lot of male guys getting big contracts. It was a struggle for the players in the 80s and the 90s, and the women are going through that now.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I brought that what is it, the endorsement up, because she's going to be sort of like Jordan. Jordan played through a crappy deal, still millions, but it was very low. But his Nike deal and all those Gatorades and McDonald's and Hanes, got him paid. And I think that's what's going to happen with the women.
And that's what I don't understand. They have put more energy into hating on this younger generation rather than over the span of their decade or so career, putting energy into being freaking entertaining.
Bro, it's not like
you want to get paid like these young girls, Diana Taurasi. Focus on making your game entertaining. What can I do to captivate an audience rather than hate on these young women?
It's going to have to come after basketball. It's going to have to come after basketball, because the machine that these young girls got now, those women didn't have back then, and now it's too late for them to get in that type of bag as far as basketball play. These women are going to have to do podcasts and all this other shit. Diana Taurasi, her time is over. She's going to have to find her second childhood in a sense.
But a big thing that a lot of people are not looking into as well when it comes to this situation is, we have never seen a player play like Caitlyn Clark. And what really highlighted her situation was she didn't go to a powerhouse school. Didn't nobody know about no damn Iowa for real. She wanted to go to UConn, but it was a blessing that she didn't, because all of these other girls that we see that are superstars now in the WNBA, they were tag teaming with other great players. Period. Breanna Stewart, all of them. When they could have went to a school and turned that thing out and probably had an impact similar, but no, they didn't.
Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas haters, bro. That shit pisses me off. Especially when people finally getting the fucking recognition they deserve. This shit pisses me off.
Yeah.
Did you see she left? I think she left Breanna Stewart's name out of the people that inspired her.
I mean,
how would someone be inspired by Breanna Stewart? Please tell me.
Breanna Stewart is the most decorated female basketball player ever. She's the most decorated.
Candace Parker?
She's more decorated than Candace Parker. But she had to, like I said, bro, when you got to go team up with other great players to do what you do, she didn't. Was she truly like a great leader? No, she was just gifted and talented. Caitlin Clark is on some other ish, man. They need to get that out of their head, man. And this is why Juju is gonna be one of them ones, because Juju could have went to South Carolina. Nah, I'm gonna stay at home.
Go to South Carolina.
Yeah, beat these girls up. That's all we gonna see is a bunch of physicality in this season. This upcoming season is gonna all be about physicality. It's gonna be about the mind games and physicality.
Please get physical with Alyssa Pilley, Angel Reese, and Camila Cardoso.
That's all these girls want. That's all they gonna have to stand. Hey. That's all they got.
Who gonna score? Who gonna get to the paint on the Chicago Sky and score that thing? Who getting to the paint on the Chicago? Man, y'all, I'm excited.
Enrique Gumbawale.
Speaking of, Seven, can you go ahead and name your announcement for Lakerland for the WNBA?
Yeah, man, we are definitely about to hop into the WNBA circuit, y'all. We are planning on covering the LA Sparks on a more permanent note. We haven't figured out exactly the type of content, how often we're going to do it, but we're planning on implementing the Sparks season into our platform. I did get the notification from Playback that they will be streaming the WNBA games for us this season. So it's going to be a movie when it comes to women's basketball going down. And I believe in October, right around the corner. So buckle up.
Yo, you sure you want to do that? Why not the Aces, bro? Let's do the Aces.
It was just simple. I mean, I don't think that it was just simpler for me to pick the Sparks, from a graphic standpoint, from an editing standpoint, from a fan base standpoint. It was just better for me to do that way. But I definitely anticipate us covering everything. We're gonna get to the shit, but just as far as a face, it's just more because I'm not gonna create a new channel or nothing like that. I'm just gonna add a playlist to the Lakerland shit. So just gonna figure out how we gonna do it. Might just do Twitter Spaces and then put them on YouTube. I don't know exactly how we gonna do it, but we're gonna rock with the WNBA for sure.
Well, I want to touch on another topic while we're here. One of the other topics that we had on show. I kind of briefly showed it earlier. Want to talk about this. I definitely want to see this tomorrow, and we're gonna play the video here.
NGQ, doing what I do. All white, looking nice. Okay, come through.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
Nah, he's taking it serious. He's just trying to sell it.
Yeah, I think
that's
so
why.
too.
But this is why. But this is the difference between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Ryan Garcia will always be a bigger draw because of his antics and all of that stuff. He makes people want to go see the boxing, whoever he box. Devin Haney is too cool for school.
Definitely. I when I seen him doing all that stuff, like, man, unless something wrong, he's got to be trying to sell the fight. And he's in good shape. And as you see here, he missed the weight by 3 pounds, but he bet. I seen that video yesterday. Haney made a bet if he goes over, he has to pay $500,000 per pound. And he said that Ryan paid him up.
Sure. Ryan Garcia, low key, is the A side of this. He's the A side.
Ain't no low key. Nobody want to watch Devin Haney.
Yeah,
I'm a boxing fan.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody want to see that shit.
Yeah, Devin Haney calling all the shots now, bro.
Now, because he didn't make weight, it might be for no title, but unless they renegotiate somehow and make a catch weight and put the title on the line still. But either way, the fight is still going to go down.
Devin not going to do that.
A catch weight?
He's not going to do no catch weight and put the title up. He's not going to do that.
He gonna win it. He gonna win though. I think he gonna win though.
You think he gonna be?
Garcia? He a better boxer. Yeah, he a better boxer. Like he way more technical. He way more technical.
Yeah, the internet said he coming in there like this, and Ryan coming in like the last scene of Scarface.
Oh, God.
That's funny as hell. I ain't even gonna lie.
The internet know they hell, man.
But that's exactly how it might go, though. He might come in at like the Terminator, like the dude above, and get him up out of there. The
You don't
world is
think
yours.
you don't think he gonna be too weight drained? See, they say Ryan Garcia
yeah.
and Devin is weight drained. You don't think that's gonna be a factor?
Nah.
I don't know. He was kind of big in that last fight.
Yeah.
He fought at like 165. He was like kind of big in that last fight.
Yeah, that does, but like Haney lost a lot of weight because he got bigger. He got bigger, then he had to lose weight again. So
he made weight. So Jontay called him out like it ain't cool for you coming in 30 pounds overweight. You know, during the fight.
But he actually got like big, like he got muscular big. And now he had to lose all of that just so he can fight Garcia. That's crazy.
He gonna gain some weight back before the fight.
Yeah, he's always been big.
Yeah.
You say what, Cole?
He's always been big, especially for the weight class. He's always been big. That's why people call him out. Like you wouldn't really win nothing if you like. Who was that was trolling him? I think it was Tank. That was like, you're bigger than everybody, and you still don't have like no pop in your punches or something like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Tank was calling him out, and he said, don't take Garcia lightly.
Yeah, Ryan's a boxer. I don't know. He's gonna fight him.
I know that body shot. I know that he ain't gonna get that same body shot he got from Tank though. He ain't gonna get that type of power.
But you know they say he had a broken rib. That was the whole thing, and Tank knew where it was
even before he got hit, he fell to his knees. Tank hit that boy with that. I think it was a 2-piece. He hit him with the 2-piece and like woke him up. He was like, "What?" And then a little later, he did get him with that gut shot that was like, it's a wrap.
Oh no, he hit him with a straight left.
That's what. That's what it was. It was straight left.
Caught him.
Yeah,
he was looking for it the whole fight.
Yeah, Ryan was overcommitted on his punches. Then he was like, "Okay, boom," shot him down.
Yeah.
Go ahead. 7.
Hank, can I interrupt real quick while I got all y'all together so I can just document something outside? It's for Lake of Land, but while I got all of y'all on the air, I just wanted to get something documented, if you didn't mind, real quick.
Go ahead.
Or matter of fact, I can wait till you end. If everybody gonna be here, I can wait till you to the end.
Okay. You're not jumping off?
No, you straight.
Okay.
But I wanna speak to everybody while we all together. So I'll wait till you finish.
Yeah, that fight I think is gonna be money, like Mayweather. And if it's a good fight, I think Haney can become more of a star, but Ryan obviously is the A side of this whole fight.
I don't think this match ain't gonna do nothing for either one of them.
They do what?
It ain't gonna do nothing for either one of them. They just gonna get a bag and walk off into the sunset. That's it.
And this is the 7th time they fought too. The 7th time. It's crazy.
I don't know if y'all saw the report though was saying that they couldn't sell tickets for this fight. Like the selling was really slow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You would think that Ryan would be the one that'd be selling this fight.
That's the thing about it.
Nobody want to watch Devin Haney fight.
That's what I'm saying. Ryan people are the ones that's gonna be buying the pay-per-views. You feel me? His people gonna be buying the pay-per-views, but it's Haney. Don't like. I know they be like, get behind Joe. Hey, he black. Get behind him. He black, but he just not. He not my type, man.
Yeah. Switching up speeds here. Go ahead.
I want to see Haney fight Shakur Stevenson. That's the boxing match that a lot of people want to see, but he chose Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, but he's not ducking the smoke because he is one of the top names in the sport. So you can't give him some, props for that. But obviously him fighting Tank and Shakur would be,
Tank gonna have to come up. Tank gonna have to come up because I think he 135, 136.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna fight him because he know that Haney's huge.
Yeah, but Tank can beat Tank is he is a lot smarter than what people think in that ring.
Now he might fight Shakur.
Yeah, he should. But Shakur might, but it's like they got to figure out because they're two different weight classes. We got to see who's going to come up and who goes down. That's the only issue with that. And it sucks that in boxing, we have to do that now to get what type of fights that we want to get, opposed to he just having a shitload of really good people in his weight class that he can fight.
Yeah. He's worried about the weight. I know that Tank.
Yeah.
He's mentioned that multiple times that he doesn't want to fight people that's too big.
Yeah. Yeah, that reach is crazy, especially if at reach and power. Reach and power? Nah, you don't want none of that.
Yeah, we're switching up speeds here. I'm gonna play this here. Talking about the guy that's banned for life.
In his NBA playing career, he made basically $2.4 million. In gambling on the NBA, he made about $22,000. You see what I say, Ocho? You hustling backwards. Check this out, Ocho. Bet $2.4 million for a chance to win $22,000.
I don't understand it. I think that's an addiction at that point. I can see if it's betting on other sports, but your own games that you're playing in.
People gonna look at you like you got to be the biggest damn fool because you made $2.4 million and you lost your entire career for $22,000. Ocho, it's the thrill. Why you think Michael Jordan go and bet $100,000 a hand?
100,000.
The only thing that gives you that rush,
right,
is that.
Stop it. Get some help.
What a shame. What a shame.
Jontay Porter, and I did not know that was Michael Porter's brother.
They need to ban his brother just to be safe.
Bro,
yeah, we said Michael Porter.
We could definitely use that.
This is crazy, man. To lose your career over 20,000 in bets.
Nasty.
What you think about it, Cole or BA?
Like, what's up with the Porter family? Because, bro, oh jeez, what's up with the Porter family? Because you got them out here. You got the other brother, Michael Porter Jr., other brother. He going to jail for murder.
Yeah, I'm just about to pull that up, and here we go right here.
Yo, he got one going to jail for murder. Then you got the other one that's out here betting, for, making $20,000 for a bet, and he's worth over $2 million. That's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy. I don't know what's up with Michael Porter. See, this is gonna affect him in this series versus the Lakers. The Lakers might win. Lakers might win now. They might win one game now. I thought they were gonna get swept. They might win one game.
You said they might win one game.
And don't let him have no problem with the work. He might be all over the place.
The work.
The work trying to escort him like what you call it, trying to do Zion. His mind will be all over.
Yeah, look at that, man. Coben Porter. 8 years in prison for drink driving, man.
This is crazy, man.
But this is the Porter. This is like the Porter family. I don't know. Like, this is bad when both of your brothers are going through something crazy at the same time.
What's your thoughts on it, Seven?
They self-inflicted wounds. I don't have no pity for neither situation. This situation, this dude was drinking and driving. The other situation, dude was clout chasing and chasing money. And you make your bed, you're gonna lay in it.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Both of these circumstances could have been avoided. And I know we all aren't perfect, but we aren't getting caught. We haven't done this. What's his name? Cobain? I can't even read his name.
Coben. Yeah.
We haven't done that, and we ain't out here betting, losing our jobs because we betting. So no, those guys are.
Yeah,
they could have made better decisions, and it's just crazy that they all in the same bloodline.
Yeah, that no wonder none of them other two weren't juniors. No wonder the other two weren't juniors.
Yeah. They probably by different daddies. They probably gangsters. Who knows?
You never now what you call it? They not gangsters because I don't know all of these cats, but I know of all of these cats because they was up here. They was up here in high school. So
I'm talking about their father. I'm talking about their daddies.
They
pops.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like his pops and the one that's gambling, they pops probably out in these streets back in the day. It's in their blood.
Yeah.
It's a sad situation for the Porter family. Of course, Michael Porter being, having to deal with two brothers in the spotlight, a high profile series he's about to play against the Lakers. And then you got your brother going for murder and the other brother being dismissed from the NBA for illegal betting for life. It's a lot. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna play this here about this clip here, BA. I don't know if you heard the clip from Mark Cuban.
Is he the greatest Mav of all time already? It's got to be.
Yeah,
right?
Dirk is going to disagree with me, but he is. And the difference is, Luka can control all aspects of a game. With Dirk, you had to get him the ball in his spot. He's not going to bring the ball up and just attack. And I think that's the big difference. And, there's no disrespect to either. They're both, top 10, top 15 players of all time. And so I think the bigger question is, where will Luka rank all time? And I don't think there's any question. He has the ability to be top 2, top 3 all time.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He is putting up the ability to get to the basket or facilitate bringing the ball up the floor. He's putting that over leading a team to a damn championship.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Bro, really? Hold on. Yeah, and really, you went to the finals twice in your tenure as the owner of Dallas, both under Dirk's watch, right?
Under Dirk's watch.
Yeah. What the hell wrong with Mark Cuban sitting there capping? Luke ain't took you there yet. The hell?
Bro, and Dirk is the only MVP in Maverick history, bro.
Right.
He the only person that ever won. He the only champion.
He got a regular season MVP too.
Yeah.
Yeah, regular season.
I didn't know that.
MVP.
It's not even a question. It's not even. I didn't know
exactly. Yeah, he got a regular season MVP and the finals MVP. Well, man, wait, that's ridiculous.
He's got 30,000 career points.
You got, yeah, and then he top 10 all-time scoring. People,
and I'm pretty sure wherever he's from, as far as like Olympic play, world play, he was dominant.
Germany, he was one of those, like, he got drafted at 18 years old.
He got to have some medals.
Yeah, I don't know about his medals.
I don't know about
Dirk responded and said, "Mark don't know basketball."
He just laughed. Hey, but this is the same Mark Cuban team that just put his team up anyway. He ain't about to be the owner of the Mavs next year.
This is why I don't like where people. I don't have no remorse for the nigga Dirk, because this is why I don't like respect when niggas don't keep it real. Dirk would have said that himself, and I believe I've heard Dirk say that Luka is better than him or the best. You've heard Dirk say that, but it's easier for him to, it's easy on him because he's the one saying it, and it's all cap. You really don't believe that, but you trying to say the right thing and trying to appease to public relations, and I get it. But as soon as somebody else said that, you got a problem with it, nigga. You ain't keeping it real because you knew when you said it, you didn't believe it. So why I say it? Fuck appeasing to the public for this nigga.
This is the only time you're gonna hear me agree with 7 when it comes to Luka Doncic. The only time you gonna hear me agree with 7.
That's all I'm saying.
Luka ain't won nothing to beat. He ain't won nothing regular season wise and in the playoffs wise.
What was the question again? Because he's better than Dirk at playing basketball. If that was the question.
Well, he did say that.
He said, "Who's the greater Maverick?" No, it's Dirk.
Yeah,
not yet. You can't judge that till the career's over. Number one.
That's what I'm saying. And then you talking about, and then like you're talking about you're basing this off of his potential. We're not talking about potential. We're talking about
what
now.
happened. Facts. What
Right.
actually happened. Right.
Exactly. So he wilding, bro. That's
He's a great
disappointing.
talent now, but he's got to prove. He got to prove the rest, and Dirk proved it.
Exactly. Dirk proved it twice. He proved it twice. He took them to the promised land twice.
They were down 0-2 to the LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh, Miami Heat. They were down 2-0.
Man, this is
Man, saying Luka is a greater Maverick than Dirk is a nasty.
That's nasty work, bro.
That's nasty. Y'all know I got my favorites, but I'm still objective at the end of the day. That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
So how does let's put ourselves in Mark's shoes. How do we answer that question without disrespecting Dirk?
You got to say,
or really
Dirk
disrespecting Luka.
No, you just say Dirk is the greatest Maverick of all time, and then you say that Luka has the potential to surpass him.
that, yeah.
If your franchise has one championship and there's one guy that got the champion, like, come on, bro.
I guess the better question is, BA, what do you think Luka thinks?
Luka is looking at. I really think Luka is looking at.
Luka thinking of the game.
Yeah, Luka looking at Mark like you tripping. Like, nah, I don't even think Luka even think that right now. Because Luka, like you said, he thinking about the game and he thinking like, man, I gotta win. Luka is on this. I gotta win now because
I'm thinking the opposite. I'm thinking Luka think he is the greatest Maverick already.
No, I don't think so.
I think
not with his comments about Kyrie.
He got too much respect for Dirk.
Well, you see the comments about Kyrie. Bro, that's cap. The same thing.
He gave Kyrie his love,
and he gave Kyrie his flowers and all that. Well,
that's cap. That's what he said.
That though, bro, they don't believe that. They only saying it's just the optics thing. They don't believe that. I believe Luke believes he's the greatest Maverick all time. And I believe that when we talk about the accolades that Dirk have, the reason why we feel Dirk is, I think Luka feels like he got it coming down the pipeline. So it's nothing. It's all about just time. But as far as
don't believe that. Don't believe that
skill set. I don't think that. I think Luka feel like he the greatest Maverick right now. I don't think that he thinks that Dirk was greater than him.
That's nasty work, man. It's nasty work.
Speaking of
gross.
The same sentiment, I mean, he might want to take the thoughts of his NBA counterpart right here. Donovan Mitchell.
Saying what?
You're judged by conference finals and finals. That's my mindset. That's kind of where I'm at, where my head is at. First round, second round is cool. I'm taking it one round at a time, but my goal is to make the conference finals and the NBA finals. You know what I mean. That's what I'm judged on.
You know what? I think
he sounds stupid. He sounds stupid.
I gotta say this about Donovan Mitchell. I think that he's, and this might be a hot take, I don't know, but I think that he's a decorated, not even decorated. He's a number two disguised as a number one. He's a flat out fire number two, but he's disguising himself as a number one.
I think that's a hot take.
I think that's a real take.
I don't think that's a hot take.
I know you think that's so. You don't like Donovan.
No, it ain't that I don't like him, bro. Look what he talking about, bro. Listen to what he just said.
But that is the bigger goal, the conference finals and the finals.
No. He started this, bro. This is cap. In quotations, you're judged by conference finals and finals. Who is he talking to? Because we don't judge. He's not judged by that.
Oh my God.
He's not judged. We don't judge him by that. He's not the player to make that statement. He's not a Steph. He's not a LeBron. He's not a Kevin Durant. He's not one of them.
Yo,
we can only judge him off a regular season. He never even been to no conference. What is he talking about?
That's what he's saying. He's putting the expectation on himself to make it there.
No, put the quotation back up. He said you are judged by conference finals and finals. He has never been in any. So what are you saying? We haven't been judging him in the last 8 years?
So 7, he's talking like right now he's coming from the perspective as a fake number 1.
No, but you can't come from the perspective of of you being judged.
I'm saying when you this is how number 1s are supposed to talk. That's why I'm not knocking what he's saying. But
this is how people who've been to the conference finals and finals are supposed to talk.
So when he's a Laker next year and he says those comments, what you gonna think about?
He has to be there to say that, because then we will be judging him. Okay, well, how good did he do that? But we don't judge him off of that. People that feel like he great, we judged it off of regular season and the playoff experience, but it wasn't. He's not. What he said was true. It just doesn't apply to him.
Yeah,
like he's not in that echelon of player to be like, that nigga didn't even make it to the conference final this year. Like
he is in that echelon of players right now. Like I said, it's just not real. It's not reality.
I'm thinking about the players that might be available to go to the Lakers next year, this off season.
Clay,
and to think that Trae Young is made to the conference finals and Donovan hasn't is crazy.
He better. What's crazy about that? He better. You keep hyping Spider-Man up. I don't care. I tried to tell you.
Spider-Man, that guy, man.
Spider-Man is not that guy.
You're gonna see next year when he be a Laker. Now they're gonna go after him.
No, he just had Cleveland. He just had his please.
I want to see him.
So would you take him or Zach LaVine?
Him.
You always take the better player when it makes sense. When it makes sense, you always take the better player.
You said when it makes sense.
Yeah, he's better than Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
Keeping it on Lakers topics, this is my guy right here that should be a superstar. You heard what LeBron said about him?
I'm not sold. I'm not sold.
He's a generational player, generational talent.
No, he's not.
Tonight was just a small microcosm of how great he is. LeBron James.
He's a bust.
Generational talent, horrible injury management. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He got to stay on the court, man.
This is a video game nigga right here, bro. This is a nigga that you use in 2K. Moving forward, yo, that's all he is, bro. You really can you really envision Zion with a career? You seen him shooting it like I don't see that. I don't see it at all, bro.
Bro, I've never heard of that term before. I'm gonna have to take that from you.
I'm just saying, yo, this is a 30 for 30 coming, yo. I mean, come on, bro.
He is a video game nigga. Oh my god,
nigga, bro. This is a nigga that you just gonna use for 2K, bro.
Yeah, yo, I like it though. I like that term. I gotta use that shit.
I can't see them. I can't see Zion, bro.
Gerald Green ass nigga.
Yeah, exactly. Gerald Green ass.
Can he shoot?
No,
bro.
He's like comically bad at shooting.
I don't forgot what Zion's game is like as far as outside of his aggression. I'm lost.
He just had 40. You couldn't have just had 40.
How?
He just had 40.
How?
You seen him score 40.
You saw LeBron James get knocked down to the floor like a little kid.
You see,
that's what I'm saying. If that's how he got his numbers, that's how he get his numbers, then yeah, I mean, he's a freight train. But like shooting threes, fadeaways, pull-ups, step backs, he got that bag.
Yeah.
To put up 30.
Tiny bag.
I have a problem with him being 6'6" and not being able to like shoot consistently. And like 15 feet. I got a problem with it.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like I forgot if he can do that.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. He been blessed so athletically his whole life. He probably didn't even worry about it because he could just get a basket easily.
I have a problem with him not being a great rebounder. He should be averaging 10 plus boards a game.
Rebounds, yeah.
I can't stand that he does not get.
He should be a walking double-double.
Facts.
In today's game, Zion should be a walking double-double.
Facts.
Easy.
I'm Charles Barkley 2.0, like on some real,
But
he's strong.
But he can't shoot. Really can't shoot.
Did you see when he snatched the ball away from Giannis? Giannis was shot.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, I missed that.
Yeah. like, yeah, he a big guy, man. But He a video game nigga.
Yeah, man. We only using Zion in 2K, bro.
Garrett Jones Jr. ass.
Yeah. Straight up, yo. Ja done took that spot. I'm sorry.
Yo. But a skill set that's underrated that he has. He knows how to he closes space very, very fast. And he has really good footwork. His footwork his footwork is crazy, actually.
He's no, I haven't seen nothing more dominant since Dwight Howard.
Huh? Giannis?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Giannis.
I'm about to say Giannis. As far as a wrecking ball,
he could have been even more.
Like it's crazy how Zion, right? You give Zion 2-3 feet, right? Because you want him to shoot the ball, but the way he closes that 2-3 feet and bring the ball to you at the speed that he does, it's like to be so heavy. He's light-footed.
He quick as hell.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's too much weight coming down on your knees and your ankles when he jumping. You're not supposed to being able to jump that high like he do in Franklin. You ain't supposed to have that much body weight.
That's strange.
So it's going to affect his bottom.
One strain away from sending y'all home.
I noticed that too, though. Like the space you give him because he can't shoot, he'll just take off from there.
Like that, like he just like super quick, like he at you. But that's how. But I'm not saying that he has the same skill set as LeBron, but LeBron used to be that same way, where you give LeBron a couple of feet, LeBron is at you, making a lateral move to get to where he got to get to with body.
So think about this. With these players getting all this money, do you think it decreases their desire to get back on the basketball court or to find or expand their game? Like you would think if Zion was struggling or wasn't getting, it didn't have like much of money, he would make sure he would change his game, to be able to be out there and productive one way or another. But sometimes, I'm thinking some of these guys got so much money, they just gonna go with the flow, like a Ben Simmons.
Brian already talked about it on the podcast with JJ.
What did he say?
Some guys just go for that first contract, and you never see them, put the effort in anymore. He said it before.
Like if Zion had to be like an Austin Reeves, that nigga would never get it. He would never get like how he is right now, where we gotta wait for him to get back in shape and all that. He'll never get there.
It's a certain level. I think it's a certain level though of player though too. Zion has a lot of pressure, and he's supposed to be a certain level of player. What's going to happen with him in order for him to change is because if you think about it, this is his first real full season out of his whole career this year, his first full season, right? It's going to be, especially after this 40-point game and he leave with his hamstring, it's going to be so many people talking crazy about him, talking about what level. And usually that's the point where the player actually steps up or he falls back. And that's going to be on him.
Yeah.
Well, I got another topic. It's the last one for the night. Seven, you touched on it earlier this week on your show, and I wanted to bring it to the panel. Jamal Crawford has issue with basketball media. My problem is basketball is one of the only sports or the only things where you don't have to be a professional to judge professionals and get people looking at it like you're the gospel, and it's crazy to me. What are you guys' thoughts on this?
I think that is I get what he's saying, but you only saying that because you're in the NBA. That's it. You acting like people ain't never played basketball before. Just because we ain't never played it on the highest level doesn't mean that we can be coaches, because you got NBA coaches that ain't never played basketball at a high level, or NBA coaches, whether they're trainers or anything. So we can spot that people can see the game for what it is. People can see the game and know the game.
Absolutely. And then he's brought this up a couple times. That's a clip, I believe, from the big Shaq show. He was on there with Shaq saying it, and then he did it again before the Shaq show with, I believe, with Rich Jefferson. He made the same comments. But he's saying like nobody else speaks on other sports. That's not true.
And I like Jamal. Like I played basketball with him and against him. Jamal's a cool dude. I know. I went to college. Matter of fact, I went to college with his wife, Victoria. Okay. So like, come on, Ma. Come on, man.
Look, I have two different things I got to say about this, right? Number one, I hate the gatekeep conversation because it's always funny until you're locked out. You're talking about, you shouldn't be able to say anything about the NBA if you weren't in it. LeBron could look at you and say, "You don't really know anything. Have you won a championship? No. So you don't know everything about the league. You don't know what it takes to really be at the highest level." The conversation's always funny until you get locked out. Two, Jamal Crawford I have seen him announce games, right? And when he's announcing games, he's not with people that played in the NBA, but he's still going to sit there and acknowledge and respect their opinions while he's talking about it. So I really just don't understand his point in saying this.
Yeah, that's because he still wanna go play in the NBA. He still want to be on the team.
Well, we know that's not gonna happen, even though he can still give buckets. But it's not.
Yeah.
And I like Seven. I like your quote too. From when you said from your show, you're saying that just because you don't play doesn't mean you don't see the game from an understanding standpoint. You know what I mean?
Because the problem is players won't come to the terms that two things can be true. Once the players be honest with themselves when it comes to that, this conversation won't be so weird, because it's like the players are basically saying at the end of the day, it's just like BA says, the eye test showed you what the fucking results was. We don't have to play the game to see if a nigga was sorry as hell or a nigga was good as hell or what it was. We can watch the game, we can study the game, come up with a realization, a real ultimate analysis.
Facts.
What the players have over that analysis is the reason why it happened. The details behind the final results.
Yeah.
What the players have to understand is the community doesn't care. It's all about the final result. Yes, you may could break down in detail why that team, why y'all lost because of this. Like you could get technical, but that doesn't change the fact that I just said y'all lost or y'all got blown out. You did. So it's like two things can be true, but the players feel like but because they can provide detail in the reason behind it, we shouldn't be speaking because they have more intel on the situation. And that's very true. But our analysis, our conclusion is also very true. We're not making stories up. We've literally watched the game. Our vocabulary can be quite different. Our delivery can be quite different. But we both watched the game. And I think players need to show respect to not only media, fans as well. Yes, you could get more detailed and technical about it, but that doesn't take away from what we actually watched.
As long as you're being respectful, cool.
Yeah.
And I want to say this, like, don't get mad at the people who are speaking. Get mad at the machine, because that's who you really have an issue with. You have an issue with the machine pushing narratives that you don't like.
Yeah,
that's not each individual person.
About. Yeah, that's what it's about.
We gonna say what we say, and some people up there, when you watch them, a lot of times ESPN, Fox, the three-letter networks, as I call them, they might tell them that you can't speak about this and all of that stuff. Get mad at the network. Get mad at them. Don't get mad at us. We just doing our job. That's it.
It's all about the end result.
Exactly. And that's
the bottom line.
It's packed.
Just imagine, BA, Hank, just imagine y'all doing a show on StreamYard and y'all muted the whole time. You know what the fans are going to say, right? This was a terrible show.
Yeah.
That's a fact. What you going to tell them? My shit was muted. Yes, you have your reasoning. You have the detail. You have your reasoning for what happening, but it doesn't matter to the audience. They've already came up with their conclusion, and their conclusion is real. So both things can be true.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We just gotta, as hosts, we have to just accept it. Like, we dropped the ball on that. Like, it is what it is.
Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to be able to tell you that when it comes to Damian Lillard, he's fucking horrible when it comes to the pick and roll. He ain't never
or just him and Giannis, period, hasn't worked. Right. That
doesn't work. Or this season, I've apologized on my platform when I went off on James Harden and they started turning it around.
Yeah.
DA told me, "Nah, Hank, they're gonna turn it around." I was like, "No, he not." What happened? They in the playoffs.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see this type of stuff, and it doesn't take a freaking professional basketball player, NBA player, to be able to see and know the game. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's like when I told people that the Phoenix Sun wasn't going to work because Bill was not going to be the same player when he came back from injury, and everybody's like, "Oh, have you ever played basketball? Have you recovered from injury? You dumbass! He came back from a career-changing injury.
Yeah,
I don't have to tear my ACL and tear my shoulder or whatever to know that you're going to be a completely different player after that."
Yeah. I said the same thing about Kobe when Kobe tore his Achilles. Yeah. I knew it was over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when my guy KG came back, and I know the Lakers got that championship, but if KG did not tear up his knee, I think they were going back to back.
You talking about Kendrick Perkins? You talking about Kendrick Perkins?
KG.
Okay, oh yeah, the year before. I'm thinking like, I was
not the finals. You could tell KG lost the step. He lost the step. Still.
I'm talking about the following year.
Yeah,
when they went to Game 7. Kendrick Perkins tore that ACL, and Kendrick Perkins was regulating everything in that middle.
Yeah.
So
imagine him and KG totally healthy. It'd be different.
Yeah,
totally different.
Hey, shout out to him.
You got to give us a healthy Bynum then. I don't know.
Yeah, that too. Because Bynum tore. Kobe fell on his knee that year.
Yeah.
Which one? Talking about the finals.
Andrew Bynum.
2010.
But it was during the season.
Yeah.
He fell on his knee, and Bynum he came back. He wasn't the same.
That boy knee was wrapped up with, it looked like a blanket. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Matter of fact, he wasn't the same the rest of his career after that, actually.
Nope.
Yeah, once he went to Philly, I don't know what he was doing.
He got that $100 million. That's what happened. The same thing with LeBron. Like LeBron said. Yeah, I'm not as athletic.
Never he got the workout in Philly, and he was good.
Exactly.
Hey, every time I seen him on the sideline, he was smiling though. He wasn't angry.
With his little afro. Then when I started seeing him get braids, and he started doing he started changing up his hairstyle, I was like, oh, he's too comfortable now.
Yeah. He like Ben Simmons on the sideline. Ben Simmons be smiling like a mug on the sideline.
$100 million contract, and he did not play. Shout out to Andrew Bynum, man.
Yeah, guys, that's all I got for the show today. Anything coming up for anybody on the panel, on their channels?
Yeah.
Game 1 tomorrow.
Man, it's a lot, man. I'm gonna be tuning into the game 1, but I won't be able to watch it in its totality because we have Charlie Clips versus Fonz, Coffee Brown versus I forgot who. It's a stat card. It's gonna be in Cleveland.
Who card is that? A local league.
Yes, it's a smaller league. It's Fonz. It's actually Fonz's league.
I was about to say it must be Fonz shit. If he got Charlie Clips, Fonz must be.
He got it for the low.
Yeah. Was it? It's a 1 rounder.
No, it's 3 rounds. 3 rounds.
Wow.
Yeah. So we got that. Then we got Haney and Garcia tomorrow too.
Yeah. I gotta tune into that.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot. It's a lot going on tomorrow, but make sure y'all tune in. It's gonna be all sports and a little bit of battle rap, just a little bit, but it's gonna be sports majority.
And Cole got to show me how to. Yeah, we'll talk offline.
I didn't send you that. I got you.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk offline. We can't let the agent see what we got. The Matrix agency.
Yeah.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith.
You got anything going on in the channel, Code, on your platform?
On my platform, yes, move. So the Slender videos are here. And I'm gonna try to pump out another Makerland audio video because y'all gonna stop disrespecting my nigga AD straight up.
Good work with that, Cole. I never got a chance to tell you, but I seen the first one that I seen you do. You did well, bro. It's like wow, you should do a lot more of those. Like
all them bitches getting like 1,000, bro. All them bitches getting like 1,000 fucking views in this week, bro. And we only 30 something subscribers away now from the 5K. So
yes.
I'm
gonna continue to keep pushing. I'm gonna be sharing. I'm gonna be sharing like a mug everywhere.
I'm just being strategic about what to put out, but yeah, it's working.
Cole, you talking about slander? I'm gonna play. You missed the video. I'm gonna play it for you.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Who that's supposed to be, Cole? He's impersonating somebody.
I missed it. My bad.
Play it again.
What are
you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Who that's supposed to be?
My brain might be going.
See, I told you this was terrible. First of
you
all,
you don't get what that is. So you just made a video about him.
Ooh, Darvin?
Yeah, terrible, bro. First of all, it was a Knicks background. He didn't have nothing Lakers related on. Like that just didn't make no sense to me. Beetlejuice was reaching, and it was stupid. I don't know who put him up there.
I told y'all who that was, man. I told y'all who that was.
Correct.
He no longer coaches in the NBA. He left the Milwaukee Bucks and
it's Adrian Griffin.
That was smooth, Adrian Griffin.
Well, yeah, guys, shout out, subscribe, follow, join all the platforms. Get your bars up. Code, Lakerland, best of 7 Mitchell, and of course, you got Sports Game Vision here. Like, share, subscribe. It helps the platform. And the game will be tomorrow, broadcasting. Pop in to the playback and just see, if you see games on, we might be in there. And of course, you get some notifications on YouTube as well when we go live. But definitely tomorrow, that will be happening. We'll figure something out about trying to talk about this fight because I definitely want to see the Haney versus Garcia fight tomorrow night. It's gonna be a beast. And if you're a wrestling fan, there's a pay-per-view going on too on Sunday from TNA, their pay-per-view. So big weekend. All right, guys. Like I said, make sure you like all the buttons, and we will be back with another Sports Game Vision Friday night next week. Thank you for watching, and thank you to all the ones that are going to be watching during the playback. Peace.
Fellas, hang tight for me.